the audacity to sleep on dirty sheets for 3 weeks. If your mother and father would let you. And then they say something, you have nerve enough to drop out that upper lip, that lower lip, and about to drown if you pour some water on it, because the water will run down and choke you to death. Please say. Do this, what do you mean? Such as keeping your room clean. Oh my goodness, you got a garbage pit in your bedroom. Discharging various chores. You don't know what chores are. That means helping somebody to do something around the house, or helping somebody go shopping, helping somebody to clean a car, helping somebody by just saying, look, do you need some help? Yeah. Just ask, can I help? Yeah. No, I want to do my basketball out on the basketball court. And the grass needs cut. I want to go down and play football on the school grass. And what happens? You haven't cleaned anything. You wouldn't even wash the windows on the door as you come in with your fingerprints all over. And then here it comes. Well, Mama, Daddy didn't do nothing. Why I got to do it? And Daddy done worked all day long trying to provide something for you to have on the table, and for Mother to cook on the stove for you to sit down and put your lips in and make them about greasy and a stomach big and get so fat you can't do nothing and talk about it. Why I'm doing something. But do you contribute to the well-being of the family? Do you know you are part of the family? You're not no individual. You're not on the aisle by yourself. You're in a house with somebody that's mama and father, sister and brother. And that's where you help the best you can. If you don't work, you don't eat. Cut your appetite off and see what you do. I'll bet your greasy lips will get hungry. Show something, contribute to the well-being of the family. Come home and you don't even want to sit down and do your homework. I'm sorry. Mama, Daddy, they don't give us no homework in school. Don't even want to bring the books home to study. You can learn your books in school in a desk, watching that honoring thing on TV. I know, some of you got smart. You got those television games, those games you play. Get in the bed at night, cover the sheets, and pull the game in the bed with you, playing all night. And then the mother and father don't know what you're doing. I'm letting you trick stuff down. I'm telling them. I'm asleep. They hear something stored, there's nothing on the store, there's the game running, you didn't turn it off. But you don't have any homework. You don't have to bring homework home. You got some when you get there of what you studied before. Take it out and review it, because you have forgotten it already. Why? Because you watch Hop, Slop, and Johnny on the television. Watching the porn shows and all that on TV. Don't tell me they don't. You don't. Parents don't know. They got more things about TV than you ever learn. They can find every adult show there is on TV. Ask them to watch the historical channel. Oh, I don't want to watch that. I might see George Washington. Might learn something. I don't want to watch that. I might learn about Martin Luther King. I don't want to watch that. Some of you don't even know who Martin Luther King is. You weren't born and don't want to learn who somebody helped you to come this far. There was a time you wouldn't ride on the front of the bus, nowhere hardly on the bus. They wanted to put you on the spare tire. To get on the train, you'd have to chase the rails down the railroad track and cut the cross ties. You couldn't walk the street unless you stepped on the other side. And now you've got something you can get, and you try to give it all away because you say, I don't want it, take it back. Don't contribute to nothing. I know you'd be glad, but I shut up.
No, we like it.
You know, as you would like your father to be in the matter of providing with you with money for an allowance and other things that you would like to have. Daddy, I need $2. No. I don't have no money. And you know what you do? Don't take his word for it. Up around the corner. Mama, Daddy didn't have any money. He said, give me $2. What you buying for? He didn't take it to your mama. He said he didn't have any. You asked Daddy. That's right, stops right there. If Daddy don't have it to give away, Mama certainly don't, because the two of them share a budget. So stop robbing Mama to pay Paul. You don't get away with nothing. Think you're slick? No, you're not slick. With the things you're trying to do, your mother and father did before you were even born. Stop thinking you're fooling somebody. Mom and Pop know what you're going to do before you do it. Mom and Pop know what you're going to do before you even pop from the womb. I'm talking about Mom and Dad. I'm telling you. You'll have to work to do something. The girl has something. Have you ever thought of your schoolwork in terms of your job as your parents think of their professions? Even at an early age, you should recognize the fact that you have a mission in life. And that age, you should recognize what you have to do and be adequately prepared to do it. Don't you know this is something? You have a mission. That makes it sound good. I'm going to tell you like it is. Right down the street, right down here on the wood. You have a job to do. Huh? Before your father or mother pin your ears back. And then you talk about going down to see diapers. They should pack the suitcase for you as you go. Get down there when you see diapers. Put the suitcase on the counter and say, I can't do it, you do it for me. Here he is. And leave. Here she is. Leave him there. If you can't do nothing with them, they don't want you to do nothing with them, leave them. Tell them, you go down to diapers. You went to diapers, stay with diapers. Don't want nobody to correct you. That's that group that tells you about don't spank your children. You go down to the courthouse, you know, they tell you don't do this and don't do that. That's diapers. And these children can tell you more about diapers than anybody else.
Yeah.
No, you ain't got going down to diapers. You think I'm kidding you? You try. Get out on the corner with each other and say, my daddy hit me. I ain't going to do diapers. What do you think? Get some more on it. Grab the bride and tell her, give you $2, you will know. No. What is your contribution as children toward the happiness of your father and mother? Do you know one thing, children? You have, or you will, or you did cause more arguments between mom and pop than anybody else in the world. Little things. Well, let him do it. Let her do it. No, they're not going to do it. What do you mean? Then they get scratching, clawing at each other, throwing dishes and everything else, breaking mirrors, knocking out windows, and you kicking each other. One tell the other, look, you ain't going to sleep in bed with me for 2 weeks. Art said, who? These are the things that happen. All these things. What can you do to help the home operate more smoothly? Take an inventory of yourself, look what you're doing and change your ways, and say, get on your knees, look to the heavens or whatever you want to do, and say, Lord, help me, I need it. Show me the way. Yeah. Teach me, Lord. Yeah. I can't do it by myself. Yeah. Why don't you come in sometime and surprise Mom and Pop and say, Mom, don't you want me to take you to do it? Yeah. Where do you get the money? I took Mrs. Sully's grass for 2 weeks. She gave me $20. And you know, oh well as I do, Mom and Pop, you and them, they can't feed nobody with $20 in none of these restaurants. So you're going to have to get there and help pay for the check. So you tell them, yes, I'll be glad to go. And you smile all over. And they get down there and get ready to pay, and they say, this is $40. They look at you and say, Daddy only got $20. And they said, well, look at it and said, Gracie, what you got? She said, well, I got 10. He said, that's all right, I got the whole 20. Yeah. Try. Throw it on the counter. They try. Daddy to the rescue. But here you are. You can honor your parents.